Welcome, Scorpio, to your Astrodice reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. See what's going on with you, my friends. And those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope. Okay. Scorpio. What is going on in March for Scorpio? What's going on in Scorpio in March? Oh, what do we got? We have the moon coming out. Ooh, with Pisces energy in the third house. So the planet you get is the moon, and this is talking about what is it? It is your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. Okay, a lot of water going on over here in this reading for you, Scorpio. Got the moon energy, plus Pisces. Wow. Okay, so how is it going to be done? Piscean style over here, fishy style. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So, very nice. And going straight into the third house. So this is where this is going to take place, is in your third house. This is your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. Okay. It's also talking about, though, as well, the way you communicate, think, and learn. Siblings and neighbors. So it could be brothers, your sisters, something of this nature, or even friends that you think of as, this is my sister. Okay, you know, you give it that energy, that could totally be it, right? So it doesn't even have to be 100% blood. Okay, it's just the way it's perceived. If you think this is my soul sister, then it could be coming up in the third house. Okay, so getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the mid-month, and the end of the month. Clarify on the moon, Pisces, in the third house at the beginning of the month, please. How are we starting this? With communication, there it is. With the Knight of Swords coming out as that communication, and we're talking about the third house of that, you know, learning and communication. Having the realization with the Eight of Swords, lots of air energy coming on over here with the unity of the Two of Cups. So with having the unity with the Two of Cups over here in the third house, it's talking about how you don't feel the unity within the neighborhood, a neighbor, or this sibling, or this, you know, or just say like your soul sister, that's my brother, however it is. But there's definitely having a little bit of communication breakdown over here. But you have the realization within the Pisces energy that, you know, that there could be some forgiving, right? It does feel like I have the realization, you know, that it's not going the way I want it to go. I do feel, you know, like either that or, you know, maybe they're staying away from you. There was some kind of dispute going on in the beginning of the month. Maybe you know they're not feeling good. Let's see what's going on. Page of Swords. Well, now you have the Page of Swords coming up, which is learning. So maybe you're learning something about them. We have a Nine of Staffs with the communication, not talking to them. And the Nine of Coins. It does feel like they're trying to reach out to you in the third house with the Knight of Coins. Could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This card here is a Virgo card, so it could be definitely dealing with a Virgo, but it could also be a Taurus, one of the other earth signs, or it could be definitely an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. A lot of Libra energy going on over here. It's like the communication has stopped. You don't see the communication coming through them. I think you have the realizations that they are trying to get a hold of you, but you're not talking to them at this time. But it does feel like there wants to be this forgiveness. There is this resolution that needs to be done. And I think that you really know that. And I think deep inside you really want the resolution to happen. But for now, you just don't feel connected with them. So as they're trying to offer, you know, this coin over here, this, you know, this talking, this support, maybe they're trying to support you or you're trying to support them through this. It just feels like there's a big challenge going over here of not being able to connect. There's definitely a connection place over here. Miscommunication. Maybe you guys just keep missing each other, you know, like your texts, you know. Feels like a big misconnect and disconnect. But there does definitely need to be some kind of forgiveness going on between the two of you. I do feel you guys did have a little squabble maybe last month or something, and there does need to be a better connection between the both of you. And I feel like they really want to hand out this coin to you and say, you know, I want to resolve this problem as well. But it just feels like you're not going towards it, even though you know deep down inside, Scorpio, that you want this connection as well. Maybe there's just, you know, with the Page of Swords upside down, maybe there's just still a little discontent going on. Maybe, you know, I want to forgive them, but maybe I'm not ready for this just yet, right? Maybe still kind of holding a grudge over here with the Page of Swords. They did you wrong, you know it. They broke the chains over here of the unity. And the mid-month over here. So something went awry. Definitely, right? The Queen of Staffs, the Ace of Coins, and the Knight of Cups. Well, during mid-month, you have the Ace of Coins coming in. There's this hopes and promises coming in from the universe. This is really going kind of crazy. It's like you got the Queen of Staffs sitting over here. It could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. However it is, within the moon area over here, your emotions are showing this loyalty and this integrity at this time. And it's like everything that you've been working towards is really coming through with the Knight of Cups coming in over here. And that's your card. And I also do believe that you're finally going to reach out and be compassionate to this third house. This neighbor who you had a spat with, this sister, brother, take it how it resonates, because it is showing you're now going to hand the Knight of Cups. You're offering that forgiveness that you were thinking about doing with the Eight of Swords, making the resolution, and yeah, you're literally giving them the cups over here, the apologies or the forgiveness. I forgive you for doing this, or I apologize for doing that. However it is, there is definitely now the connection. And with the Ace of Coins coming in over here, there is definitely talking about how it's going to help soften to resolve, right? Because Pisces is coming in and saying, okay, you know what? You're a loyal friend. You're a loyal sister. You're a loyal neighbor. You have your integrities. So whatever went awry within the relationship, you're now saying, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? I will soften to resolve this and forgive you for doing so. Or I hope you take my cups of apology. I also see you over here with the Ace of Coins, though, and I know it's kind of crazy. It's like you've learned something, and it does feel like you did learn something as well, but it also feels like the universe is also bringing something in you guys, something you were been pushing towards. It could be learning something within the money area Could be learning a new trade. Something you have learned that has to do with business and finances as well. And it does feel like the universe is pushing you and saying, here we go. I'm going to give this to you. So, because it feels like you were loyal to your job as well. And now the universe is offering you the progress. It just feels like money is coming in. Things are getting back to normal where they feel more comfortable because you've been loyal to them. To this success that you're working towards. It's for some of you. This is going to make you happier in the family. For a lot of you, this is a sister or brother. And it's going to make the family happier. And it's going to feel more freedom to just say, you know what, I forgive you. You know, it's going to set you free. You're going to feel a lot more vitalized for sure. Hangman. Definitely you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, who knows. We do have the Justice over here, upside down. It does feel like even though you're offering them this forgiveness or asking for apologies, a lot of you are, I'm telling you, you're dealing with a Libra. 100, someone is dealing with Libra. And you know what? They're holding a grudge against you at this time. They are not really finding your, they don't think this is justified. Which is kind of weird because it feels like they were trying to offer you maybe apologies in the very beginning of the month, but you kind of held back from it. And now they're kind of grudging on that. Like, well, why do you want to, you know, ask for forgiveness now? Or why are you forgiving me now? And they're kind of grudging on that with the Justice upside down. They don't feel that this is right. They feel that this is unfair. They feel like, you know, I already did this once and you know what, Scorpio, you sat on the fence and didn't do nothing. Well, that was just because you were trying to do other things. I think you were thinking about it. There's so much thinking with all these swords. And now they just don't feel like it's justified to take your cups. And they think that there's still something hanging around that is unfair. And they might even feel like you're condescending them. Look, they asked for apologies, it looks like, or tried to contact you at one time. Excuse me. And you kind of put them off. So now you coming and saying, oh, would you like this? They're kind of feeling like, oh, really? Oh, you fence set all of that and procrastinated all of that there, Scorpio. And now you want me to take your forgiveness, or you want me to, you know, take your cups of love, however. So they do find this as, wow. Yeah, see, because they see you as like, you know, just hanging around. And that was because you were meditating a lot on it. And on that financial area, I see that so much meditation has been going through this, and so much thinking of whatever you're doing has led to, the persistence has led to this hopes and promises of your money over here. Whatever project you're working on, it's now turned for your favor. There is something still a little imbalanced though about it. So kind of watch that and keep pushing hard for that, because I think with a lot of it, it could be impatience. You might not be seeing it completely balanced at this time. It's like, okay, so I have this job going and everything seems to be going good, but there's still a missing piece. There's still a link missing, but it is making you feel a lot freer. But it does feel like there needs to be a little more moderation, a little more progress. So keep going. Now's not the time to be fence setting on this project. Okay. So, because it does feel like they're giving you the coin. The universe is saying, okay, we're picking up the pace over here. So it's almost kind of pushing you. It's pushing you to take more action towards that. Okay. sort of a wake-up call, like look at how much you can have if you continue to keep pushing. Balance your checkbook, something of this nature when it comes to balance, because something is there's a little bit of imbalance over here with this project that you're doing. Okay, at the end of the month, trying to keep good ties with this person, but this person's really adding a lot of drama. The unexpected, message coming in from them when they were trying to, get a hold of you has really, and then you redoing it. I don't know. This person, you may know that this person likes drama. Okay, just saying. Maybe this is why you were just doing, maybe you were just doing this, trying to be compassionate and trying to do all this and trying to use all of your senses and, everything to keep the family happy. Sometimes that happens too, right? Or the neighborhood happy. It's like it's helping you free yourself from, the negativity within the person during the mid-month. But there's also this feeling maybe that you're also doing this because, you know what? Mom and Dad want us to get along. We do a lot of maybe celebrations together. Maybe we hang out a lot together. We need to fix this. This injustice that's going on between the two of us. They're not buying it. They're definitely not buying it. They don't see the success within this. They think you're really not, they just don't see the compassion or any real forgiveness, you guys, within this. They think that you literally are doing it for maybe the sake of mom and dad or just to keep the peace, right? No more fighting. But they don't really see it with the Seven of Cups upside down. They don't see this as, they don't really care about me. They're just doing it because mom wants me to. They don't really care about me. I tried to come and say something to them and they just ignored me. That's the feeling I'm getting, right? So they're causing some drama even though you tried to do this, and they don't think you did it from the heart. Now, if you didn't do it from the heart, I don't believe, the Knight of Cups wouldn't be there, right? They think you just did it, just make it better, okay? God, I'm tired of fighting with her. And that's how they feel, that you really did. And maybe for some of you did. Then they find it as false. That's why they feel it's unfair and unjustified. So with the Seven of Cups upside down, there's no options between what the two of you are doing. So with the Page of Coins over here, it's like you're still trying to get responses out of hello. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you're moving the way you're supposed to be moving. Okay, and you're trying to support this situation, and I'm telling you, for the family more than anything. I think you just don't want family drama, and no matter what, there is drama. And it's like you're trying to travel past this drama. But you realize that there is a challenge coming, right? With the Page of Coins, it is showing that challenge that you two have. And you might even feel like, you know what, I'm trying to use my inner emotions over here and I'm trying to do what's good, and they're challenging me with their drama. With the Seven of Cups upside down, no doors are opening. There's no other idea in their head about what is going on. They cannot see it your way. Yep, they think that you're wearing a false mask. Plain and simple. But if it's your brother or sister, they probably have done this a long time. You may even think that they're wearing a false mask too. Maybe they're playing a game. Maybe they're being immature and you know that. And it's like, you know what, you're so immature. You're always playing games. They see as you wearing this kind of false mask to make the family happy, but you see them as just this immature person who just likes to start drama. And maybe this is why you held back. You know, like I said, there was a lot of thinking about, God, should I just write them or not? Because you know what? This is a very dramatic person. They like to start a lot of drama. You know, you don't know my sister or my brother, right? My neighbor. You know, they like to get the whole neighborhood involved. However it is. Take it how it resonates, but this is a lot of drama. And it feels like with the Page of Swords, it's like with the third house, it's also like telling you, like, I have learned throughout my whole childhood that, you know what, whether I fence it or not on this, once I come back to say, okay, fine, I forget, they're going to cause all this, you're lying, or however. So it's like something you've learned. It's like, throughout years, it always turns out this way. It's always this way. With the Nine of Staffs, there's nothing you can really do to move, because no matter how much you move, they're always playing victim. That's exactly what I see here, is them playing victim. Nine of Staffs upside down. They're always trying to lick their wounds and trying to act like they're playing tough guy. And then with the Three of Cups over here, it feels like they always try to get everybody, like I said, getting everybody else involved, as they're playing victim of how, this went down. And it's pretty much just all, it's really a facade, because you have the Seven of Swords over here, and it's like they're wearing this veil to mask something. And even though you already said you apologize, they're making a huge deal out of it. And for those of you who are, it's also in this finance and this learning this new business, learning this new thing that you're learning, because I really am picking that up, like you're getting a new business adventure going, or you're going to school, or however it is, still have that, and it's coming in as, good things are happening. Like I said, it feels like the universe kind of has your back over here. But really what I'm feeling down here is, don't think too quickly about the decisions that you make, and make sure that they're well thought out, right? So that you're not stealing from yourself, right? You don't want to false mask yourself. You don't want any hasty thoughts going on, right? Make your plan, stick with the plan, but make sure that you're really thinking about it, right? And meditating on that and really sticking with it. You want to give focus to a lot of detail, and I see that, right? A lot of focus, and we see that with all the swords. And watch your irritability. And if you're all doing this with this person too, and like, let's say this whole reading's both of them together, wow, watch your irritability. Because what's going to end up happening is it's going to cause this like breakdown effect over here, to where you're going to start getting upset, because you're like, I don't have time for your drama. I'm trying to do this over here, and I'm trying to learn this. I have other things that I have to be doing. I don't have time for this. Okay. It's like, and yes, this drama, it has 3 people involved. So it does look like they're trying to get another sister, brother, another neighbor, your mom, your dad involved in the situation, trying to take the sides kind of situation is what it really feels like, if it's parents. Clarify. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 9 of Coins. Yeah, because you're moving and traveling towards a plan that you're doing for long-term abilities, and really trying to make things happen over here, Scorpio. You don't really have time for this person playing games. And with the 5 of Swords over here, you realize that they're just playing games. Sorry, that's literally all I see with the 5 of Swords upside down. This is all a game. This is what they like to do. I don't have time for your games. I don't have time for you to, do all this. I'm working on what I need. So it does feel like you are going to end up shutting them out in the end of the month, because it's like, I already came to you. I already said it the way I already asked for the forgiveness or forgave you, and now you want to act like this. Maybe it was just a peace flag. Fine, peace, right? no more, but they want to drag it on and on and on. So it looks like you're going to have to use, you're going to have to close that door on them, and just forget about it, because it looks like you're working on things that are a little more involving than this, right? And this can cause anxiety and irritability, and you don't need all of that right now when you're in the middle of making big decisions for your life. Right, so, okay. So that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.